Hi, I'm Abby. Welcome to Abby's Q&A, where today I'll be talking about sous vide. What is it? How do we use it? So sous vide means under vacuum in French, and it looks like this, and it has this clip thing on the back. So essentially what you'll do is you'll get a pot and you'll fill it with water, and you're gonna clip the sous vide right in the pot. And then you'll plug it into the wall. You can leave it on the counter, you can leave it on the stove. It doesn't really matter. It will sit anywhere that you want it to, because this thing essentially will turn the water to a specific temperature. So this one, the knob turns up here and you pick a temperature. So for example, if you're going to be cooking a steak and you want it to be medium rare, you would put this at 129 or 130 degrees. And what that does is it brings the water bath to that specific temperature and never goes above it or below it once it reaches that exact temperature. So you would take, for example, a strip steak, you would put it in a resealable bag or a vacuum seal bag. And I also like to put in here salt, pepper, maybe some garlic powder or onion powder. You can put herbs and spices in there. You can also do other cuts of meats or poultry and put a barbecue sauce or other kind of marinade in there. And once you've done that, you try to get as much air out as possible. You'll lower it right into the water. I like to take a binder clip and attach it to the side so that it really stays under the water against the side here, away from the actual sous vide machine. You'll cook this for at least 1 to 2 hours as a strip steak. It will never overcook because the temperature of the water stays at 130, for example. So the meat will maximum reach 130, be a perfect medium rare inside. It will never exceed that. You can cook brisket in here for 24 or 36 hours. You can poach eggs in here. You can do any number of things. The only thing is, once it is done, you're going to have to sear it. So once it's done, you would take it out and then it would look like this. So in this bag, I have some rosemary and thyme and use some garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and pepper. Now the meat itself looks a little bit gray because it is essentially poached. So then all you would need to do is go to your stove, heat up a cast iron pan or a grill pan with some oil. I like avocado oil or canola oil. And then you would sear the meat on all sides for about 1 to 2 minutes. You can re-salt and pepper it as well to add a little bit more flavor. And then you have your meat all ready to go. One other great thing about sous vide is that you can put it in there for a couple hours and then keep each bag sealed in your fridge for meal prep. So up to 4 or 5 days, you'll have meat ready to go or poultry ready to go. You can even do potatoes or other vegetables. And then when you want to eat them that night, all you have to do is sear it off and you have a beautiful steak or a piece of chicken. So there you have it. I'm Abby. This is the sous vide. If you have any other burning culinary nutrition questions, let me know below and we'll get around to it in a future episode. Thanks and see you next time.